our notes, 4.6.3. Multiplying complex numbers. Today is December 17th, period 2.
About to be Christmas.
Alright, so I'm going to start with, tell me please, what is I equal to? Negative number. 1.
Positive negative 1.
The square root of negative 1. You need to remember that. So I'm going to take what I is, and now I'm going to square that. I'm going to square I. I'm going to square it on both sides. By definition of the square root, okay, square root is the opposite of the square. So if I'm squaring a square root, I'm undoing that operation. So that means that I squared is negative 1. Okay? And so this is a rule that you have to remember. So today we're multiplying complex numbers. And the multiplication part is the same as you've been doing for a very long time now. The only thing that's new here is that when I get an I squared, I have to substitute negative 1 and then simplify. So for this problem, I'm going to distribute negative I to both terms. Negative I times 3, negative 3I. Negative I times I is negative I squared. So I've multiplied. Now, anytime there's an I squared in your answer, we're going to substitute a negative 1 there. So I'm bringing this down, and I'm substituting negative 1 where I squared is. So a negative becomes a positive. Okay, so that's a plus 1. And I always put the term that does not have the I in it first. So that positive 1 is going to go up front. Bring down negative 3I. There's your answer.
You're always going to flip it when it comes to being positive, or it's just...
You're always going to change the sign when you substitute a negative 1. Are you talking about flip it, meaning reverse the order of the terms, Caleb?
Yeah.
Okay. What you always do is you put the term without the I first. So it's not necessarily a flip. You just make sure the term that's without the I comes first.
So, still technically a flip.
But what if it were in the other order to start with? Then you wouldn't have to flip it.
You got me thinking.
I know, that's why they gave you big bucks. All right, write that down. All right. So this is a FOIL problem. So first times first, negative 12. Outer times outer is negative 4I. Inner times inner is negative 18I. Last times last is negative 6I squared.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Love it. All right, I'm going to see if I can skip a step here. If you can follow this with me, okay? So now I'm going to substitute a negative 1 where I squared is. Let me see if I can do this in my head. What's negative 6 times negative 1?
6.
Positive 6. Good. So this becomes positive 6. You're with me so far?
Yes, ma'am.
What term is that like with? Negative 12. Good. So I'm going to combine those two like terms. So negative 12 and positive 6 gives me negative 6. I skipped a step. Was that too confusing?
No. Oh, wait. So the reason you did skip was because
since they're both, they go into each other 6 times, well, 6 residences, blah, 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 blah.
No, you're right.
I'm right.
So, you know, sometimes it gets even more confusing when we write down the itty bitty steps. I think this is one of those situations. You're welcome to substitute the -1, do the multiply, and combine the terms in different steps if that's comfortable for you. Right now, I'm gonna add my I term, so I have -4i plus -18i, -22i. There's my answer.
Oh, shit.
Can you try that one, please?
No, no creo. No sé.
Well, I'm just-
I'm trying to pause it, yep. Oh no.
I did it.
Oh no, it's recording all of this.
What's
I
up,
think-
YouTube?
I did it.
Yo, YouTube.
Yo,
what's good, you?
It's your boy. Simple T.
Alright, first times first.
It's your boy.
1 times 1 is 1. Outer times outer.
-2i.
Inner times inner.
2.
+2i.
Last times last.
-i. Wait, what?
-4.
Oh, yeah.
That's step 1. I got that correct. Good. Alright, -4 times -1 is +4. Are you with me?
Yeah.
+4 plus 1 is 5. -2i, +2i cancel.
So that's the answer.
That's your answer, +5.
Teamwork.
Porque como son iguales no se pueden ¿verdad?
In this problem, I multiplied 2 complex numbers together and I got a real answer. Remember, complex numbers are not real. So this is kind of a, how do I say it? This is like a wow thing. Like this wows me, okay? You multiply 2 numbers that are not real together, you get something that's real. All right, I know that you're all wow. I know you're all wow.
Good one.
Write that down, please. Here, the product of 2 complex numbers is a real number. That's like a blow your mind kind of thing.
I gotta
What? That wasn't a good one. I'm scared.
Try that problem. All right, so here's my work. Check your work.
Yeah, answer.
All right, try that problem.
Oh, you too, boy.
Okay, first times first.
3.
-1 times 3 is -3. Outer times outer. -1 times -6i is +6i. Inner times inner.
Plus
4i
12.
times 3 is 12i. Last times last. 4i times -6i. -24i squared.
Where? Oh, never mind. Now got it.
Okay. -24i squared becomes +24. +24 plus -3 is +21. 21. You almost fooled me there for a second. 6i plus 12i is 18i. did that right?
Yeah, teamwork. Give me some clap.
No. It was some class just on the road, but I ain't doing it.